What is going on, everybody? My name is Victory, and I'm bringing you guys the eighth episode to my Goals to Glory series, which is my version of a Road to Glory series. So, getting things started off here, we are playing a guy with 30 chemistry, which is super low, even for a starter pack team. I feel like if you get a starter pack team, you can at least get 50 chem. You should be in that 50 to 60 chem range, but he is all the way down to 30. He's got people out of position left and right. There is actually not one single link on this team, which is actually crazy. I don't even know what nationality that bronze center back is. You guys might have to tell me that, but he just almost everyone is out of position, and it is just not going to go that well for him. So we're going to get things started off with Vidra here, and he actually managed to get a pretty lucky goal. He heads it off the keeper, and we are actually going to be in the corner of Sagbo there, and we're going to have that back post ball, which I always seem to get scored on, but I never seem to score those. So that's one of the first times I scored them, going all the way across the goal and managing to nod it home. I usually get the near post ones, but just not the back post ones, but they always seem to be scored on me. We have 4 shots, 4 of them are on target, 51% possession, and 2 goals, so we are winning this game. One more goal with Vidra for his hat trick, and that would be pretty good because that would be an upgrade, and we would be able to go to a rare silver player instead of having some non-rare players. So we'll be one step closer to those gold rare strikers. But we're going to have very nice work with Vidra here. He does a nice fake shot, and this guy's just stabbing in with some lag. I was kind of nervous, but that is a really cool shot. I don't really remember those kind of animations in previous FIFAs, but how the ball just bent away from the keeper and then went back into the goal. And we're actually going to be able to round the keeper in the 86th minute there to put us up 4-0, and then Sagbo was actually able to get his second goal in the 90th minute, so not that much time to get his last goal, and he will actually not be able to get a last goal. So Sagbo on 2, Vidra on 3, but Vidra will be able to get the upgrade, so that is very good for us. Well, I really wish I could have got another goal with Sagbo, but at least we got to upgrade one of our strikers to a rare silver. So we dominated this game. 11 shots, 5 goals, 9 of them on target, 54% possession, and we were just doing it well. We had 14 tackles. I don't know if that stat matters at all, but the stats that do matter is we get an upgrade with Vidra. Kind of lucky he was out of contracts, and we're going to be going with Kenwin Jones, the Trinidad and Tobago man, former gold player, now silver, and man, was this guy fun to play with. If you guys haven't tried him out, definitely try him out. But speaking of Trinidad and Tobago, World Cup, that is fast approaching, and I remember Trinidad and Tobago were in the World Cup last year, and that's how I kind of found out about them as a country, and I was kind of cheering for them because they're an island nation and just a smaller country in the World Cup. But we still got a couple more months to go, but it will be here soon enough. So we have a pretty interesting kind of hybrid-ish team. We have kind of some BPL action along with Portugal bronze, and then his left back I don't think is on full chemistry, but that is a very nice shot there by Guy, our left midfielder, going across the goal, and we're gonna watch a replay on that because I guess the ball kind of bent in previous FIFAs, but especially with this shot and my other goal, the ball just seems to bend so much, and this guy actually rage quit, so we were not able to get a second goal with Guy there, and so we'll just have to play at least one more game with him in order to get an upgrade. But going into the third game of this episode, we're coming up against a guy with 63 chemistry and the West Brom badge. But he is going to press the A button, and he is going to have a 4-4-2 starter pack team as usual, as most of the teams are. And we're starting slowly but surely. We're going to be coming up against stronger and better opponents. He has a left back playing center mid, but I guess he kind of has the whole chemistry thing going on, which is good. He should have switched his left back and his center mid, but whatever. He's just going to do that. But we're going to get things started off with Kenwin Jones in the 12th minute, and then we're going to have some nice step over action there with Kenwin Jones, and I love doing the step overs with outside fake. I remember learning that from Air Japes, actually. I think FIFA 12-ish maybe, and Kenwin Jones is actually going to have a hat trick in the first half, so he is basically a one-and-done player. In his first complete game, he does get a hat trick, so he's going to be leaving the team for our first gold player, which is going to be very, very exciting. But we have 10 shots, 6 of them were on target to his 1 shot, which was off target, and we were just dominating this guy. We have our right back, don't even want to try to pronounce his name, but he has a pretty good shot, and he does manage to put it away in the 48th minute there. And 90th minute, we are not going to be able to score any more goals, so we actually do get 2 upgrades, which is very, very good. It seems like it's been a little while since we were able to upgrade a player, but we do have a few upgrades this episode. So we have 16 shots, so we doubled his shots, and we also had 4 goals to his 0. He did have possession, but who cares, like I always say. As long as we have more goals, then that is all that matters. So we're going to be upgrading Kenwyne Jones for our first gold player, and we're going to go with Aruna Kone, one of the most overpowered players in this game, and he's a non-rare. And then we're going to be going with, at the right back spot, one of my favorite players in FIFA 12's brother. Oh wait, excuse me, I just spoke a little too ahead. Never mind, that will be coming. So we have Whittaker from Norwich, the Scottish man, going in that right back spot. So going into the last and final game of this episode, we're going to be going up against Game Killer 12. I think that's his name. I don't even know what his club name is, but he is going to be having a 4-4-2 or 4-4-2 number 2 with kind of a starter pack-ish team. He has Dede, who I kind of want to try out. They killed his pace. He has like 60-some pace now. He was such a beast and so overpowered last FIFA. Him, Felipe Santana, and David Luiz as a 3-back was just so overpowered. And the reason why I misspoke is because Whittaker actually has a very, very nice goal in his first game. So we have another one-and-done player. That will be the title of this episode, One and Done, because him and Kenwyne Jones, to an extent, just played one game for me, and they were out of the team. So this guy actually, I don't know if he has the same badge, but a little bit confusing, but obviously I'm the guy with more shots and 1 more goal because Whittaker was able to put it away for us. But he does have more possession, so I guess it's kind of a weird coming up against a guy with a different badge than you. And for whatever reason, I always change my kits in Ultimate Team, but I just don't change my badge. I feel like whatever starter badge you start with, that's the badge that you should go with. And what a strike from Ricardo Vazte there, kind of flashing back to his informed days of FIFA 12. And whoa, gosh, he has a strike like that, and then he does that. He hits it with his purse. So I really thought that was going to be an easy goal, but he just kicks it right to the keeper, really, really slowly. He just doinks it right to the keeper. But we are able to win 3-0. We are going to be able to get an upgrade with Whittaker, our right back from Norwich. We had 14 shots, 8 of them were on target. He did have possession, but I guess we were outpossessed in all of our games, but whatever. We were able to get an upgrade, and we won 3-0, and what was this, our third or fourth upgrade of this episode, so not too bad. So going back to my original statement from a minute ago, we're gonna have Craig Gardner, the brother of Gary Gardner, at the right back spot. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and see you guys next.